Okay, so what I'm going to show you here today is how to mount puddle lights or parking lights in an aftermarket Chevy mirror. These are the K-Source large trailer mirrors that extend out for trailer purposes. So I already have a hole drilled in the bottom of the mirror. I did that earlier today with a hole saw, and inside of that hole fits this light, and this light basically has two wires off the back, and then it's got a bezel that does a quarter turn on there and pops off. I got those lights off of eBay, and those lights are this right here, LED recessed mount task light. Got two of them off of eBay for I don't even remember how much they were. I think it was like 10-15 bucks for a set, and it comes with three different bezel colors. It comes with a chrome, a white, and the black. So basically find a hole saw that's the diameter of the light itself so that it'll fit in there, and basically it'll just fit right in there. The wiring, basically you're going to connect the wiring first to the light before you put the light in there, and then this right here, the mounting bracket for the mirror, there's four screws, four black screws, one there, one there, one there, and one there. Take those off, this will come off, and then basically you're going to see where the wire for the remote mirror and the turn signal comes through the bottom of the mirror, right through there, and then just snake it through and it'll come out right there, and it's pretty much done. And then all I do, these lights have three holes in them, one there, and one there. Put little tiny screws in them and just screw them into the plastic. And then on the other one that I did, I took some silicone sealant, some black RTV silicone, and I just basically spread it around this. It's not going to matter obviously because it's going to get wet, but just to help hold it in there, and it'll just go right in there and screw it in there, and then the bezel will just click back over the top of it in a quarter turn and it'll be done. So I'm going to take this off and I'll install this one. Okay, part two of this, there's a little cover that goes over the pivot point on the mirror, basically right there. Take that off, and there's four screws, one here, and then two on the other side, that hold this clamp onto the spring to keep the tension on the mirror. And that's what you have to take, those four screws off to get that plate off the back. So I'll do that now. Okay, so I got the screws off, separated the mounting bracket. Hopefully you can kind of see that there. That's the mounting bracket, and then this is the spring. Kind of hard to see, it's not showing up. Anyway, the wire comes in from the top, and what you want to do if you do this is on the bottom row, that hole right there, this hole right here goes into this frame. You want to extend the mirror out as far as it'll go, and then fish this wire down through there, and it helps. We did it the first time with a coat hanger. If you stick the coat hanger in this side and fish it through, it'll come out in this, and then just wrap it through there and you can pull the wire back through. I could do that now, but I'm going to fish this wire through and then I'll come back again. Okay, so the wire is fished through. You can see it goes in the hole at the bottom. The mirror is extended as far as it can go. And basically when the wire comes out, it's going to come out in this area here, because this telescopic arm, when it's compressed, the arm goes into like right here. So the wire is going to come out. Let's see if I can see it in there. Yeah, lighting's really bad. Anyway, it comes out. I brought it out right there, and basically what you're going to do is just kind of give yourself some slack and come out of that hole with it to make your connection to the light itself. So there it is. Now I'll mount the light and put it back together. Okay, so the light's mounted now. I've got the 3 screws in there, and do the screws so that you won't see it. The triangle, do them sideways so that the screw's not sitting right there where you're going to be able to see it when you look in the mirror. See it poking up there, and then you just take the bezel and you find the right way, a little quarter turn, and it locks right in, and it's mounted. Pretty flush, doesn't stick out very much, sticks out very little. I think it's gonna do pretty good. And then come back over here, you just put all this stuff back together, and you just got to watch when you bring this wire out through here, kind of follow the same trajectory as the factory wire so that it doesn't get pinched in the spring tensioner for the mirror, for the breakaway part. And then don't pull it too tight, you want to leave it so that you can have some slack in this system for when you retract or extend the mirrors. So I'll put it back together and show you the finished product. Okay, so the final step, all 4 of those screws are back in there, and you want to make sure that you can kind of sort of see it. Here's the wire. You want to make sure it's out of where you can see it gloss in there. You want to make sure it's out of where the mirror pivots when it breaks away and folds. Comes up underneath that bracket and then comes out the same place where the stock wire for the mirror itself comes out, in that hole right there. So that's the end of that. Put this cover back on. And there's the light. Like I said, it's nice and flush, doesn't stick out very far. And I'll hook it up and do another one with some light and see how it works.